Hey there, and welcome. This is Drew, your Tinseltown Taxi, and back again with another report about what's going on and things going on and so forth. So, I don't know if you can see that. That's what last night looked like. Although, as you can see, I started at 10:40 a.m. in the morning. So, it's now, let's see, I don't know, it's like 7 o'clock in the morning. So, I'd been out all day and all night. So, I'm about to head back to the YMCA and get some sleep. And the reason I did that because there's painters at the building and they're right outside and they make a lot of noise and they play stupid pop music and they laugh a lot and yell a lot. So getting to sleep is not easy. So that's why I went out during the day and just kept going during the night because just making any income today, these days, is not very easy. So I did relatively okay. Yeah, $22 trip, $24 trip. That was done using the Curb app. Oh boy, that was up. Let's see. A young lady I picked up on Olive Street downtown. Just took her to a couple of places. And back home. Then another Curb pickup into Skid Row, which is the extremely poor part of Los Angeles. And they wanted to go up to Hollywood. But, well, that was a $46 trip thanks to the traffic. Then a trip to the airport from near Hollywood, which is $46. And then a couple in the morning at Union Station. Oh boy. Oh yes, and oh yes, I guess the theme today is bullies. Because when I had come into downtown from West LA, I was at the Ace Hotel, which is my favorite spot because they have strong Wi-Fi. You just park right outside the hotel and you can get great Wi-Fi. Yeah, so the theme today is bullying. Because after I'd parked there for a bit, around 4:20, this couple gets in the car. He's from New York. I don't know where she's from. But I guess they're dating. And he goes into the typical male jerk tactic of bullying and bossing around the hired help. I guess that's the typical thing for stupid males is being an asshole to waiters or waitresses when they go on dates at restaurants, right? That's kind of a typical tactic of assholes, is being a jerk to the help, right? When they go out on dates. And that's supposedly supposed to impress. So he was doing that last night to me, saying, turn right here. I know you're trying to waiting at the lights, blah, 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 blah. Trying to run up the meter, waiting at the lights, huh? He wants me to make illegal left turns. Typical. I mean, it's 4:20 in the morning, so no chance for the police since you can see them a mile away. But that was his attitude, and they kind of look, I don't know, they look kind of poor, and they're going to one of these cheaper motels near downtown. Because if you go west of the 110 highway, the hotels and motels get well, they're not exactly the no-tell motels, but they're cheaper than the more expensive ones downtown. So there was that trip. And then, let's see, I think it was a day or two ago. I think it was during my last airport day. And I was taking these two, let's see, one of the guys, I don't know, it was two Asian guys, and one of them was talking on the telephone. No way. It was an Asian guy with a woman, and I guess they were on some sort of business trip. And we were going up to Westwood. So along the way, he's on the phone. The guy's on the phone. Nah, it was two guys. Yeah. So this guy's on the phone. He's giving. I'm tired. I'm sorry. No. An Asian guy going to some sort of business meeting with a woman. And he's giving her investment advice in real estate. Let's see. And essentially it's bullying on a different scale. Because what he was talking about is the area around the airport which is Hawthorne, Inglewood, which is it's definitely a poorer part of town, and has mostly black and Hispanic. And the way he was describing it was something that I experienced in Boston called Negro removal. Yeah, where policies coming out of Harvard were targeted at just removing blacks from neighborhoods so you could upgrade them and bring in the rich folks. And that's an interesting little discussion right there with these fights we had over these two big buildings called the Mandela Apartments in Boston, which were low income and mostly black. And we had a fight over this issue of Negro removal. Yeah, well, there was bullying involved in that too, because they had the thugs, because part of the campaign, we'd go around to all the doors, knock on the doors, and tell them about, like I said, what we're doing to stop the gentrification of the neighborhood. And ran into the thugs who threw us out of the building under the threat of violence, though we never got to that. So, yeah, there's that kind of bullying. But in this case, it's mostly about the way they make... I forget exactly how he puts it. It's mostly about taking over buildings, raising the rents, and just forcing people out. yeah, Lord, well, no gods involved in this. But yeah, in a way, that's bullying. Your profit is dependent on somebody else's removal. Although in past times, in the case of slums are actually more profitable than regular apartments. I don't know why some people get really upset that you make that statement that slums are more profitable than regularly maintained apartments, simply because you don't maintain the apartments and you spend no money at all. So it's essentially pure profit at the expense of people living in the apartment who have to live in terrible conditions. Okay, so oh yeah, yesterday, oh my god, let's see, today is Saturday, let's see, Thursday night, oh wow, oh, I think today's Saturday. Oh boy, I'm just so tired. I'm ready to go to sleep. Ooh, that's a giant cockroach right there squished on the sidewalk. I'm not going to show you it. Yeah, so I don't know. The other day was just let's see, how much did I make? It wasn't much. I had 22 hours of driving, and I earned 80 miserable bucks. There you go. Yeah, 22 hours of driving and I earned 80 bucks. Holy crap. That was a Wednesday. Yeah, that's right, Wednesday night. And I don't know, it's too much driving and it was depressing just because of how little amount I got that I didn't even go out Thursday. Or I went out. I'm just tired, so I'm here. This is the YMCA. This is the only residential YMCA in Southern California. And it's okay. Alright, so thank you for coming along. See you later, and I'll see you later, and bye-bye.